skill equipment to the youths, amongst other social intervention programs across the Federation. The one-day capacity building program for the youths, tagged Partsin Project Stream 2 2023, was one of the recent poverty alleviation program organized by the foundation.
The impact of Barrister Sam Otobese's foundation is too outstanding, and it moves tears of joy on the faces of the beneficiaries that any day, any time, I will always love to be associated with Barrister Sam Otobese's foundation.
In his welcome address, the BISOF president, Barrister Sam Otobese, highlighted the negative implications of insecurity in Nigeria and what should be done to handle the scourge. Efforts of BISOF over the years with a call for the spirit of patriotism among Nigerians to guarantee a crime-free society.
Why are we here? We're here to share knowledge. We're here to renew our hope. We're here to show that there are other ways that we will, live life meaningfully without getting into crime. Those who are more knowledgeable in crime will tell you about it. There are other ways we can do this without getting involved in drugs. As you see, there was no discussion about drug here. So nobody was taught on how to produce drug, or how to bring miri, or how to go to the toilet and do, or how to drink the other many things. But they now use their brain and say, look, you can be a better human being out of the cell, out of the prison here. And they are achieving that. So we are here for those who know better to tell us that drug does not help us in life. And that Umbrimiri is a way to help, not to heaven. Because when you high, at some time you are going to be low. And if you remain high, then the tendency is to start picking rubbles and feeding from garbage bins on the street. Because that's the way to madness. If you continue to be high, and remain high, the next thing is to high into madness. Now, if you are in this lecture today, and you don't go with something substantial that will help you in life, you didn't listen. And take it from me. Even if you don't have any other thing, that clip alone is enough to show you that you have enough with you. God gave everybody a talent. He's not a partial God. It's not that what he gives you is not what he gives to me. What he gives to you is not what he gives to the other person. But whether he gave us, each and every one of us, talent, all of us will have talent. Just help yourself. Take a cue from me. If I could grow from nowhere to somewhere, I'm not yet there, but I'm happy. And I know that God will make most of you happier than me by making you richer, wealthier, and more knowledgeable, and doing more of what we have done today. And that's why we expect that in your business plan, you have a plan on how you are going to help one person after 1 year. If you don't have such a plan, you can't qualify. After 1 year, you should be able to help one person. If I help you, you help him, he helps him, then all of us at least will have daily bread.
The one-day event featured trainings from some implementing partners. The impact of drugs on the youth's economic growth and development was critically analyzed.
The impact of drugs on the youth's economic growth and development is a paper presented by Ounwa Bezim. I'm a deputy state commander with the NDLU. Unfortunately and worrisome, has not seen the need to make drug awareness a priority, and consequently drug abuse continues to grow in its viciousness. In the National Household Survey on Drugs is conducted by the National Bureau of Statistics and Center for Research and Information on Substance Abuse, with technical support from United Nations Office on Drugs and Crime, UNODC, and funded by the European Union in 2018, confirmed that, note, 14.4%, which accumulates to 14.3 million Nigerians aged from 15 years to 64 years have abused drugs.
Other very important topical areas were also dissected by some experts at the occasion.
So you need to begin to look at your environment to know what goes and what does not go. It's no longer all commerce affair. It's no longer a jack of all trades. There must be specifics about whatever you want to do. You must know exactly what you are looking for, know how you are going to go about, and know what you want to achieve at the end of the day. And those things have environmental factors affecting them. So if you don't know what goes for your own environment and you just want to enter into it, at the end of the day, you'll be chased out of it. If you rush into it, you do what? At the end of the day. So we need to do our homework very, very well to be able to successfully run that business. No matter how good their products or services are, no matter how quality they are, if nobody is coming to say how much or buying it, you are not in business. If I'm selling this thing from morning till night, and at the end of the day, nobody comes to buy any one, after 1 week, 1 month, or thereabout, what will happen to me? I'll close shop. I'll close shop. So whatever you do, no matter how good your idea is, you must make sure that there's an already made market for you. You don't just wait until the last minute you begin to look for who buys from you. I know some poultry people that when they started, all they needed was, I want to do poultry. At the point of maturity, when you are supposed to dispose their birds and there's no market, every other cost you're incurring from that moment is what? It's a loss.
Once you are properly trained at home, it's important that most of the effect you have in the society is a result of the failures in our respective families. Most of us these days, we have lost some of those cultural values we have within our respective society.
They will tell you that if you start a business within the first 5 years, how many of them crashes within the first 5 years? More than 60%. In actual sense, more than 70% crash. But then,
there's no way you cannot make it in life.
The participants were later on administered with a test to ascertain their level of understanding of what they were